Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to go over how to apply for the California big game drawings. If you're watching this video within the next couple weeks of when I post this video, your deadline for this year is going to be June 2nd to get your drawings in, or your applications in for the drawing. So you're going to want to make sure that your application's written by then. I'm not sure if this is a date that it's always June 2nd. I can't remember if last year was June 2nd as well, but I also didn't apply for any drawings um, last season. If you don't already, you're going to want to get your hands on one of these, the 2018 Hunting Digest. It's got a whole bunch of information from draw results, the different hunts that are offered, and a bunch of other stuff. You can also find all of this on the Fishing Game website. So throughout the video, I'll be referencing different charts, and these charts can be found online or in this book as well. So let's get started. So in order to begin this whole process, you're going to want to get over to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife webpage, and you're going to want to go to their hunting section. So to be exact, that's going to be www.wildlife.ca.gov/hunting. Or if you just Google search CA Fishing Game, then once you get there, you're going to want to find this hunting tab, click on that, and then you're going to be on this whole page as a whole. So in order to get started, what I would like to do here is go to licenses and tags. I'll open that in a new tab just because you're going to want to be able to come back to this page if you haven't already decided what hunts you want to pick, because you can find a lot of useful information on the Fish and Game website to help you decide which hunts to pick if you haven't already decided that. So continue on, purchase these items online sales and service. Then you're going to go to customer login, type in your credentials. Okay, so once you're in and you successfully logged in, this is what you'll probably end up seeing. In order to purchase hunting licenses or any other tags or to enter any drawings, you're going to have your California Hunter education completed. So that might be obvious to people who hunt, but if this is your first time looking into such thing, you're going to want to get that done. And you can find more information about that on the Fishing Game website as well. So start off, go up here to purchase licenses. You want to click on that and then go to 2018 hunting. So I already purchased my hunting license, and that's why it shows up as maximum purchase quantity reached. So I already have that. I don't believe you need your hunting license to apply for the drawings right now. So then you're going to want to scroll down to drawings. Down here, you're going to have a bunch of drawings. So it says at the very top for 2018 deer tag drawing, I already went ahead and purchased a B zone tag. This year, the B zone tag is considered a restricted zone. So you would have to, from what I read, if you wanted to apply in a premium deer tag drawing, don't buy your B tag first. You're going to want to go in and add just like these elk and pronghorn and bighorn sheep ones. You would go to add, and you do the process of what I'm going to show you with this. You're going to do that process, and then I've read that if you want to get that B tag as well, you're going to put that B tag as your second or third option when it comes to the drawings. Since last year, B zone tags were, the quota was reached before August 1st, I want to say. That means they had to put it unrestricted. So you can't like buy multiple tags. You have to, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into that. I'll keep it basic here to the drawings, but hopefully you guys understand. And if I'm confusing you, don't be shy. Throw some comments down, and I would be happy to help. So we're going to start off here with our elk tag drawing for resident. So I'm going to create a new party. or apply alone, unless you are joining someone's party, and then you're going to want to put in their party number down here. But we're going to start, I'm applying alone, so I'm going to go with that. So, like I mentioned, it is good to have your fishing game website tab still open, just so you can toggle back and forth if you haven't yet decided what you're going to want to do. I spent the day and looking over the different charts and stuff, and I've pretty much made a decision on what hunts I want to choose. For me, I kind of went with just based on the stats, what I would have the most success hunting. So I'll show you how to find that stuff right here. So come back over to the fishing game hunting page. Since we're going with elk, we'll click on the elk. And like I said, if you have that 2018 or whatever most current hunting digest is for California, that works out perfect too, because you can see everything I'm about to show you guys here. See, click here on the big game digest. So it's just the online version, and you're gonna want to click on 2018 big game digest, and that's gonna put us in a new link. And we'll just go to the quick click reference to elk, pronghorn, and bighorn. And as I was mentioning, if you have the book, it's kind of handy because you can write in it, jot down notes, highlight different things. That's what I kind of did. So it made it really helpful. But if you don't, that's okay, because you have the online version right here. You can get if you want the book, you can get it pretty much at any sporting goods stores, I believe, that sell hunting licenses like that. They'll have them there. I actually got mine in the mail. I was kind of just by surprise. A week or so ago, it came in the mail. So that was cool. I didn't have to go out and get it. But anyways, let's see. Where do we want to go to? This is just talking about fees, some definitions. Okay, here we go. Let's go to elk drawing stats. So you're going to have your stats over here. On the left-hand side, you're going to have your hunt tag description. So it's going to be the name of the hunt. Then the hunt code is here on this side, and that comes into play. I'm going to pop back over to the actual drawing spot where you're going to choose your drawing. And as you see here, there's hunt codes with the number. So once you finally decide to put in your hunt, you're going to type that code in right here in the hunt choice box. Pop back over here. So preference point quota, I believe that is what max preference points you can have in order to apply. So, and then over here, you're going to have your total applicants. So this is how many people applied last year. And then your maximum point applicants is how many people put in for that drawing with maximum points. So if they had their 3 preference points, how many of them actually went ahead and applied for it using their 3 preference points. But those didn't have any. So I was really considering doing an antlerless hunt just because, as you can see, the number of applicants are way more low than when you get down here to the bull hunts. You get to the bull hunts, you're hitting over hundreds in every category, and in some of the more popular categories, you're getting 2,000, 1,000, 3,000. So I didn't even consider doing a bull hunt because, for one, my chances are so slim because there's so many people putting in with maximum preference points, and I have 0 preference points. This is my first year putting in for any drawings, so I don't have any preference points, so my chances are super slim, and then on top of how many people are applying for these hunts is a lot. So I ended up deciding on doing an either sex hunt, and I chose Marble Mountain muzzleloader / archery. Not that many applicants, only one dude put in with a max preference points, and they're giving out 5 tags for that. So I'm not saying that my odds are super good, but they're considerably better than putting in for a bull hunt. So as you can see, this is how they kind of read, and it's going to be like this for each animal, each species. So yeah, we'll go ahead, come back over here, and So I ended up choosing the Marble Mountain muzzleloader archery hunt, 303. Where is it? So another reason I liked this hunt as well, because it's not too far and it's up north. It's a northern hunt rather than, I tried staying away from the Southern California hunts because that's just super far. I'm Central California here out of Sacramento, so 303, there she is. So yeah, Southern California was not too reasonable. I mean, it's going to be hard to scout for that, and I frequently go up to Northern California in this zone, so maybe I'll have a better chance. But but anyways, I'm not thinking that I'm gonna pull the tag. It's just I'm putting in for it because why not? So, but mainly just kind of building preference points. So here we go. Confirmation. Please confirm your party selection and hunt choices below. There it is, 303. Just make sure you're putting in the right one. You don't want to put in for the wrong one if you're, I don't know, really hoping for that hunt. Okay, just kind of reading over everything, making sure it's correct and it looks good. So I'm going to submit, and boom. Now that has been added to my shopping cart. So you got to make sure you can do all this stuff, but if you don't end up going back to your shopping cart and checking out and paying, nothing you did is going to count. Nothing, like you won't even be in the drawing or anything. So just make sure you go back and do that at the end. So now the elk tag drawing is now red because it says maximum purchase quantity reached. Item may be in cart or has been previously purchased. So yeah, just because you see this doesn't mean you're in. You got to go back and check out that cart and pay for it. So next we're going to hit the pronghorn antelope tag, create new party, alone, and I'll show you over here. It's pretty easy. You can toggle through these stats on the big game digest. You just scroll down to the bottom and you're going to see the 2017 drawing statistics for the pronghorn. Just click on that. It'll bump you over and boom, now we're in the pronghorn drawing stats. So your apprentice hunts, I believe, are for people under 18. So those are for the youth hunts. So unless you're a youth hunter, I don't believe you can try doing those. For a buck hunt here, for pronghorn buck hunt, the way I ended up deciding how to deciding which one I was going to do was solely based on the dates that these hunts are, and that's something I want to show you here, is that each one of these hunts has their own date of when that hunt is going to be taking place. And so I won't be here for the month from May till August. I'll be out of state in Alaska doing an internship. So a lot of these antelope hunts are in August. So I couldn't do those, and luckily one of them's in the first week of September, so that worked out. So here I'll show you if you want to go to you don't want to go to drawing stats for the dates. You want to go to the actual 2018 hunts here, and we'll go pronghorn hunts. And now you can see here it'll show you the applications versus tags they gave out and the dates. So see how these are all August hunts. I will not be here, so I'm not going to apply for a hunt that I'm not going to be here for. And there's two hunts here in September. So I ended up deciding that I just want to do one of those anyways. So which one did I choose? 732 is the one I'm going to pick. And you also have the choice of saying, like, if there wasn't any September hunts, I would have just bought a preference point. And you can go do that by, up at the top here, preference point only. That'll get you a preference point for this year. And you also don't enter in for any hunts. So it's better than putting in for a drawing that you're not going to be here for, getting pulled, and now you lost out on a hunt and a preference point. So you can go ahead and just purchase a preference point if you can't or don't want to do any of the hunts now. You can kind of just build those points up and save them for another year. So I'll go back here, 732, make sure it's the one I want. Yep, 732. 732. Submit it. There we go. Just make sure everything's okay. Looks up to speed there. We're going to submit. Okay, now that's in my shopping cart. Go back down here. We'll do the bighorn sheep one now. Now this one, the odds are pretty tough for the bighorn sheep, I'll tell you that. Looking through these stats, there's not too many hunts, so a lot of people are putting in for these hunts, but the numbers that that really were showing how tough it's going to be is the maximum point applicants. Every one of these hunts, you got tons of people who have max points putting in for the hunt. So the odds are slim if you don't have any preference points like I do. But what the heck, I'm going to give it a shot anyways, because why not? Okay, so I ended up deciding for the bighorn drawing to do 503. Now why I chose, I don't really know. I kind of just picked, to be honest. Just throwing my name out there. Why not? And I mean, heck, if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to apply, pay the $8, that's just a waste of money. Well, you're getting your preference point for another drawing for the upcoming years. And another way to look at it, all this money you pay for your licensing and tags, it's all going back to conservation for all this wildlife we have here in California. So helps out the fish and game department. So the way I see is I don't have any problem with spending money on this type of stuff. It's all for a good cause. So down here you're gonna have a bunch of fundraising drawings. Now these, like it says, fundraising. This is to fund all the these funds go back to wildlife and fish and game and all that stuff. So with these ones, you can, I'm not going to do it right now, but you can add one. Say, go to Pronghorn, I can add it. How many do you want to purchase? You could buy as many entries as you like because, again, it's a fundraiser. So these drawings are to raise money, so they want you to buy a bunch of them if you would like. And these tags, if I remember correctly, if I read right, they're it's pretty much an open zone thing. So if you win, you have free range of hunting whatever zone you want and just making sure you're hunting within the regulations of the archery or rifle or whatever the method of take for that hunt is during that specific time. You just have to comply with those rules. Don't quote me on that, but I believe I read that in the digest earlier today. So yeah, so these fundraising drawings, go ahead and add a bunch of them to your cart. You can add as many as you like, and adding more are going to increase your odds and also contribute to that fundraising pot. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to go here to the cart. Just remember, you got to check out to make sure all your stuff goes through. And I'm going to check out fulfillment, legend, okay. Printable. Items with a self-printable symbol must be printed online. If you do not have a printer, let's see. Items with the fulfilled symbol will be mailed to you. These items cannot be printed online. Okay, cool. So I'll just have to print this stuff out to show that that'll have my probably drawing number. I don't know, whatever that is. So $24 for 3 drawings. Go ahead and put in my information here. And just like that, we're completing the transaction, and I've officially entered into a few big game drawings. And yep, I just got on my phone, I got a proof of purchase confirmation email, so you'll get one of those. You can go here, you can download your receipt, I guess. Check that out. It's coming up as a PDF. So you have up until June 2nd to put in for the drawing of your choice. So good luck on all your drawings and applications you guys put in. I wish you the best of luck when it comes to getting picked, and if you do, be sure to let us know down below in the comments, and then let us know how your hunt went. If you get something good, that'd be sweet. I'd love to hear about it. We'd all love to hear about it, and we're rooting for you. So good luck out there. All right, guys. I hope this video was beneficial for you guys, because last year I didn't really know what to do when it came to the drawing. I missed it, ended up missing it. So I don't know, I was really interested and intrigued by it. I wanted to learn a little bit more about it this year, so I did what I could by reading the digest, the hunter digests, looking stuff up online, kind of all pieced it up and figured it all out. The Fishing Game website is super key and helpful when it comes to deciding on what drawings you want to put in for. So do a lot of research and studying of the stats and different charts and the areas where you can hunt and how much public land there is and how much private land there is, because some of these zones that they have for these premium drawing tags, there's hardly any public land in some of them. So if you get picked, you're gonna have to pay a trespasser's fee to get up onto these private lands. So that's something also consider. So check. You're gonna want to like have A to Z scenarios on a bunch of stuff, so it's good to know some background on where these hunts are going to be at and which ones you're going to put in for. So hope that helped. If I didn't touch on something that you would have liked me to talk about, let us know down in the comments and I could do my best on answering your questions. So there we go. I hope this video was helpful, and like I said, good luck this season. Let us know how it goes for you guys.